I want to say I was just looking at a picture of you when I was up in Sevon's room. I was scrolling through Instagram. I go, her shoulders look capped.
I've been working on them.
Yeah.
I literally hired.
He's working on a natty or not.
Where you going, Justin?
Hey, bud. Dude, I'm fucking running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it works.
Fuck. How are you?
Good.
Everything good?
Yeah, just got here to Sevon.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, how's things for you?
Good.
Everyone's checked in?
Everyone's checked in.
Yeah.
And then, it was crazy because we had to check in girls this morning and then check in the boys this afternoon. They didn't do it at the same time, so you're just running around like crazy, yeah. And then tomorrow morning, they have athlete practice, so I guess they're gonna get to fuck around with the bikes a little bit.
Is that what's happening at 8:15?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
I know this
good to
one's
see
easy.
you.
What's in the What's in the box?
My leftovers, because I'm a pansy.
Yeah.
She ate all her food, and this is all I ate.
That looks good. Is that kind of a typical competition diet there?
It
It actually is.
Yeah.
Every night after competition, we'll go down and have dinner at the boathouse.
Really?
Yeah.
So she doesn't meal like you know how a lot of people say, for instance, Brent Fikowski probably is eating what he brings and knows everything that's going in his body.
Yeah.
Ariel does not know what's going in her body.
Oh. But I have to separate it. Like, I'll compete, eat good, but when we're done competing in the evening, I need a mental escape. Yeah.
I like.
And it's stress-free. I've done it the opposite, where I tracked macros and I like couldn't eat food. I have to weigh it first and then eat it, but I don't want to track it, so I'm not going to eat the food. And it was just an unhealthy mindset.
Yeah, how do you feel at the 40-minute AMRAP?
I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach. Ricky's not here for that, but you know.
I think I've gotten at least a dozen texts about that too.
Well, the first one I got was from him.
Yeah?
Like,
What do you say?
Well, think about the events that have been released.
Alpaca?
5K run. Alpaca with seated legless. He's probably the best in the field.
Right.
Cyclocross, probably the best in the field. That's
Right.
3 event wins. 3 out of 4 events announced. So, but it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's cool. Alex has been doing a lot of stuff on the bike. That's a hard one to know.
She spent some time on there?
She spent some time on the bike, and Hinshaw's helped her a bit with that stuff, which is cool. But I feel like it's one of those events that people who know how to get on and off the bike quickly, it's going to be a huge advantage. So if you've practiced that, yeah, because there's obstacles.
Interesting.
Yeah, so being able to get on and off, being able to get over the obstacles quickly and get back on your bike is going to save time. And I think you have to be aggressive. I think it's one of those that you got to kind of get out to the front and try to hang on.
I want to say I was just looking at a picture of you when I was up in Sevon's room. I was scrolling through Instagram. I go, her shoulders look capped.
I've been working on them.
Yeah.
I literally hired.
He's working on a natty or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Do it. I hired a strength coach who is phenomenal, and I've been doing a lot of push and pull days, which I've never done before.
Really?
Like
okay.
Bench press.
Hey,
What does that
ring
look like?
push-ups. It's nothing with heart rate, all with pumping up the muscle. So like an example, Mondays are always wide grip bench press. 5 rep max, heavy for the day, wide grip bench press. And then you'll do like 2 reps, rest 10 seconds, times 15. So just like blow up the muscle.
What's your 5 rep max wide grip bench press?
Oh, I have it written down. I want to say maybe 165.
That's great.
Yeah, I've been working on it because it's awkward muscles. So I do wide grip on Monday, close grip on Wednesday. Just all this weird stuff.
I've told her, dude, this is like the best her body has ever looked physically since I've seen her do CrossFit.
I'm looking, you move your arms around, you got veins going throughout your forearms. It looks good.
Yeah, my sister's a nurse, and she's always like, dude, I could hit that with the 12 gauge.
Look at the size of that thing.
I know.
That's great.
I've always had veins though.
Yeah.
Like it's just in my blood. I have a vein that comes out in my forehead if I laugh too much.
His
That's supposed to be a play on words. The veins are in your blood.
So that'll be fun, and I'm so stoked about Alpaca.
Why so?
You ever seen her do a legless rope climb?
I know she's good at them. I heard that she can do it with a weight on her. And when I say heard, I mean I've seen it and I know what you're talking about.
Let's just say I think people are in for a show.
Cool. I got high hopes for her.
We were expecting that one, so
The Alpaca.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was coming back. I just think that they were disappointed not being able to show like the true design test last year. So that I had an expectation. So we've actually been doing we did like a little kettlebell clean and jerk cycle coming into the games. So her ability to cycle kettlebells is ridiculous, and her ability to do seated. So I have a feeling that's going to be I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I think that's.
I don't
gonna
think
be
so.
I think it's going to be that event might come down to a 2-woman battle
Between her and whom?
Laura.
Laura?
Yeah, and I think it's going to be exciting.
Alpaca?
Yeah, interesting.
How?
Right now, it's nothing new. First event last year at the games was a long bike. Guess what? We're long biking again. And then after we long bike, we do a semi-clean and jerk movement with the pig, a pulling movement with chest to bar, and then hanging on with grip. And I kind of feel like alpaca is the same thing. A clean and jerk movement, a pulling, hanging on with your grip. Maybe the same stimulus? I don't know. The same stimulus.
Okay.
Nothing new yet. But I like
Nothing
the
new
new.
yet.
I like the new weird stuff. So we'll see if we get any of that this year.
As far as weird and new, thoughts, hopes, nada?
I mean, I saw Sydney
Backflip.
McAlishan do a backflip today.
Yeah.
You got one of those?
I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, I
Yeah?
do.
She's got to stand in full.
So you can do one, and how many of the women do you think can do one? If you had to take
Out
a
of
guess.
the 40,
Yeah.
I would assume 5.
5?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 8 or 10.
I'm talking laying on your feet, no hands touching, like 3,
And
2,
how
1,
many do you
throw it
think would
out.
walk out there and just wouldn't try?
I would say at least half the field.
That's right.
If I didn't
I'd be
have it,
like,
I wouldn't try
here
it.
we go.
It's
Can
a
you do
scary
backflip?
skill. Girls have to all of their weights in their hips, so you've got to get your hips almost as high as your shoulders. So just how we're built.
So the guys have to jump higher.
Guys
Girls
barely have to jump.
higher.
Girls have to jump higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
because guys are usually shoulders and hips
That's weird. I know more women than men that can do backflips.
that have been trained. Would you say?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So do you think Kristen Kohlenbrander, she's a gymnast?
She'd be able to do one.
You think so?
Yeah, I would think so.
How much an effect do you think that'll have on Laura? Because she won it by quite a bit last year, right, on the women's side?
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, I think her ability to cycle, if you go back and watch, she was one of the only ones that could handle those kettlebells well, and I'm sure a lot of people have practiced since then. But I think then you throw in the grip fatigue, and then you throw in the legless, the seated legless. I mean, the standard, and now you're not talking
What is
about
the
a
standard?
12
Did
foot.
they go over that
so
yet?
I believe it's the same as it was at semis, and
Okay.
but now it's to 15 feet, not 12 feet. So that's gonna make a huge separation, you know. So, and I think you're gonna have people who are just literally sitting there because they have to, and then you're gonna have some that can attack it, and it's gonna be a huge separation by round 2. So yeah, I'm super stoked about that.
What day is that event
That
this time?
is second day, event
Second
4.
day. Cool.
Yeah. So we're still waiting on. We don't know event 3. So we don't know the first event, or the third event on day 1, and then we don't know. Besides that, on day 2, we don't have any of the others, and then obviously we know the two of the events on day 3, but we don't know the skills, and then nothing on day 4. So I mean, we've got some of them there, but yeah, so far so good, man.
Cool.
Stoked. Yeah, should be fun.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you too, brother. I'll see you around.
But what do you think? Do you think her physique looks any different, or are you not?
You mean like from this time last year? I think
Yeah.
we met up at Wadapalooza.
Yeah,
I don't know. She's in a big baggy shirt. Forearms look suspect.
we'll see.
Shoulders
We'll
look
see.
suspect in that picture, but it's always.
I know. It
You know,
depends on how it works.
I'm gonna make the ultimate, who I think is most likely to be on natural list of all the CrossFit Games athletes.
Natural,
From
which
bottom
would
to-
be a
I can't say.
dig because it means you don't look fit.
Yeah, the 40th
Do you know
most
who-
unlikely would be a
Do you know who my number 1 is?
Who?
Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success, while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!